Good day, class. So, our topic for today is all about quadratic function. Okay? So, objectives to represent quadratic function and to graph quadratic function. So, when we say quadratic function, it is a second degree polynomial written in the form f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, or y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. So the graph of the quadratic function is a parabola. Okay, so ito yung itsura ng parabola. The opening of the parabola is either upward or downward. Okay, so how are we going to determine kung upward or downward yung opening ng parabola? Okay, it depends on the value of a. So if a is greater than 0 or if a is positive, the parabola opens upward. If now a is less than 0 or si a ay negative, yung opening ng parabola ay magiging downward. Okay? In graphing quadratic functions, we need to determine the values of the following. Okay? From vertex up to the maximum or minimum points. So now, let's try to draw the graph of quadratic functions. Okay? And again, give the following values. So, the given quadratic function is f of x equals x squared minus 4x minus 5. So una, pwede natin gawin, identify na muna natin yung values ni a, b, and c. So value of a is 1, b is negative 4, and c is negative 5. Okay? Then after that, we're going now to uh, solve for the vertex. In solving for the vertex, formula natin hk. Kasi yung vertex ay coordinate hk. So, for h, the formula is negative b over 2a. Actually, ang shortcut lang yan. Pag negative si b, magiging positive dito kasi imumultiply mo pa siya kay negative sign. Okay? So, here, negative b kasi ganito siya. Negative, then value of b is negative 4 over 2 times a is 1. So negative times negative magiging positive over 2 times 1 is 2, right? And then simplify 4 over 2, that is now equal to 2. So that is the value of h. Kaya nga, napansin nyo, naging positive 4 siya, si b talaga. So, ibig sabihin, pag negative yung given dito kay b, magiging positive. Kung positive naman, magiging negative. Okay, so now that we have the value of h, which is 2, to solve for the value of k, ang gagawin lang natin is to simply substitute natin si 2 or ipapalit natin si 2 dun sa mga x sa given equation. So, ibig sabihin, we're going to evaluate, to get k, we're going to evaluate now f of 2 because that is the value of h. So, given now the equation or function x squared minus 4x minus 5, lahat ng x, papalitan lang natin ng 2 ng value ni h. So, we have here x squared, kaya magiging 2 squared. Okay? Minus 4 times x na naman, so magiging 2 minus 5. And then, solve 2 squared, that is positive 4. Negative 4 times 2, that is negative 8 minus 5. Combine lang natin. First, 4 times negative 8, different sign, subtract, di ba? Then copy the sign with the higher absolute value. So, magiging negative 4. And then combine to negative 5. So, this time, same signs na sila. Tama? Pag same signs, add na natin. So, negative 4 minus 5, that is negative 9. So, ibig sabihin, ito na yung value ng ating vertex. We have now 2 and negative 9. Okay? So, next, to get the opening, actually, tignan mo lang yung value ni A. Ang sabi kasi, di ba, pag si A daw ay positive, upward yung opening. Pag si A ay negative, downward. O ano bang value ni A? Ang value ni A is positive 1. Kaya ibig sabihin, the graph or the parabola opens upward. Next, axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry, it divides, right, the graph into two. Okay? So, yung axis of symmetry, kung ano lang yung value ni age, yun na yung axis. So, since yung age natin ay 2, so our axis of symmetry is x equals 2. Ganun lang. Okay? Now, in domain, again, walang ibang sagot dyan kundi all real kasi all real numbers can be the value of x. Kaya, sulat lang natin x such that x is element of all real numbers. Okay? Next, for the range, si y naman yan. So, y such that y. Now, in getting the range, dalawa lang yan. Either yung sign niya magiging uh, greater than or equal o kaya less than or equal. Nagiging greater than or equal kapag si A ay positive, tapos less than or equal kapag si A ay negative. Kanina alam na natin na si A ay positive. So we're going to use greater than or equal. Now, ano yung magiging value ni range? Ang magiging value lang ni range ay si K. Ano ba yung value ni K? That is now negative 9. So magiging ang range y such that y is greater than or equal to negative 9. And then next, for the x-intercept, okay, in getting now the x-intercept, actually, pag sinabi nating x-intercept, ito yung mga points or coordinates that touches the x-axis. Okay? Pero kung walang graph, pwede natin makuha yung x-intercept by solving, okay, solving the values of x of the given quadratic function. So, para makuha si x-intercept, gamitin natin quadratic function na x squared minus 4x minus 5. Solve natin to using factoring. So first, identify the value of c. Yung value ni c ay negative 5. Tama? So pag negative si c, ibig sabihin ng factors niya either positive or negative numbers. Kailangan different signs. So ano ba yung dalawang number pag minultiply negative 5? So we can have positive 5, negative 1, or negative 5, positive 1. And then combine lang natin. So 5 minus 1 is positive 4. Negative 5 plus 1 is negative 4. Then check mo yung value ni B. Ang value ni B ay negative 4. So saan dito lumabas si negative 4? Anong factors? That is negative 5 and positive 1. Ibig sabihin, ayan yung gagamitin natin na mga factors. So going to have x negative 5 or x minus 5 times x positive 1 or x plus 1. After that, equate lang natin kay 0, di ba? So, magiging x minus 5 equals 0, x plus 1 equals 0. And then, simply substitute, rather transpose, kaya nagpapalit lang ng sign. So, si x minus 5, magiging x equals 5. And then, si x plus 1, magiging x equals negative 1. So, ito na yung ating x-intercept. And in x-intercept kasi, lagi siyang coordinates. Okay? Points din siya. So, sa x-intercept, lagi nyo lang tandaan yung value ni y doon ay 0. Kaya sa una, since x equals 5, yung unang coordinate natin dyan for x-intercept will be 5, 0. And then, yung pangalawa naman, magiging negative 1, negative 1, 0. So, ayun na yung ating x-intercept. So, 5, 0, and negative 1, 0. For y-intercept, wala na tayong isa-solve dyan. Kasi si y-intercept naman, 0 si x, and then, kukunin mo lang yung value ni c. Okay? So, 0, and then yung value ni c. Now, ano ba yung value ni c? Yung value ni c ay negative 5. So, ayun na siya. 0, negative 5. That is now your y-intercept. Okay? And then for the maximum or minimum point, ganito lang siya. Kasi ina-identify lang natin dun sa graph kung si vertex ba ay nasa maximum or nasa minimum point. Malalaman lang ulit natin yan sa value ni A. Pag si A ay positive, yung vertex natin, minimum point yon. Pero pag si A ay negative, yung vertex natin magiging maximum. Ngayon, ano ulit ba yung value ni A? Positive. Kaya ibig sabihin yung vertex natin ay nasa minimum point. So, minimum point and then yung vertex to negative 9. So, ganito lang natin siya kinukuha kapag walang graph. But, of course, if we need to graph the given quadratic function, kailangan muna nating isolve tong table of values. Kasi at least meron tayong 5 coordinates para makapag-graph. Okay? So, paano natin siya gagawin? So, sa una, okay, since lima siya, yung nasa gitna, okay, ang gagawin natin, doon natin ilalagay yung value ng vertex. Okay? Yung nasa gitna. Lagi siya nandito yung vertex. Eh, di ba lagi sa coordinates, di ba ito yung vertex natin? O, sa coordinates, lagi naman nauna yung value ni x and then yung value ni y. So, ibig sabihin here, 2 and then negative 9. Tapos, mag-a-assign ka lang ng values kay x. Okay? So, tandaan nyo, para lang yan -1 or +1. Kapag pa-left, yung movement, -1. Kapag pa-right, +1. So, dito, 2, -1 ka, magiging 1. -1 ulit, edi magiging 0. Sa kabila naman, so 2 plus ka na ng isa. So, 2 plus 1, that is now equal to 3 plus 1 magiging 4. Now, paano natin makukuha si y? Evaluate lang natin. Okay, so sa una daw, si x ay 0. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng x dito, papalitan lang natin ng 0. Ibig sabihin, we're going to evaluate f of 0. So, given the quadratic function x squared minus 4x minus 5, yung mga x, papalitan lang natin ngayon ng 0 para makuha natin si y. So, magiging 0 squared minus 4 times 0 minus 5. So, 0 squared is 0, right? And then, negative 4 times 0 is 0. And then, minus 5. So, since 0 to, cancel na yan. Ano na lang natira? Negative 5. So, it means that if x is 0, yung value pala ni y ay negative 5. Okay? Next, 1 naman yung value. So, magiging f. Okay? We're going to have f of 1. Again, using the given quadratic functions, substitute lang natin yung 1 dun sa mga x. So, we have here x squared, magiging 1 squared minus 4 times 1 minus 5. Okay? 1 squared is 1, and then negative 4 times 1 is negative 4 minus 5. Solve lang natin. 1 minus 4, magkaiba ng sign, magiging negative 3. Tama? And then minus 5, pareho na sila ng sign ngayon, ng signs, kaya add. Kaya ang f of 1 equals what? That is now equal to negative 8. Okay? Next naman, we have f of 3. Same lang ng process. But this time, 3 na yung ipapalit natin kay x. So, x squared minus 4x minus 5. So, here, magiging 3 squared minus 4 times 3 minus 5. So, what is 3 squared? 3 squared is 9. Then, negative 4 minus, times 3 is negative 12. Tapos, minus 5. So, simply again, combine 9 minus 12, that is negative 3, minus 5. So, f of 3 is negative 8. Okay? And then, last natin, f of 4. So, we're going to have the x squared minus 4x minus 5. Substitute mo lang ulit, but this time 4 na. So, magiging 4 squared minus 4 times 4 minus 5. 4 squared is 16. Negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. Okay? Minus 5. So, 16 minus 16 is 0. Minus 5. Kaya ang matitira na lang is f of 4 equals negative 5. Okay? So, pag nakuha na natin yung mga values, ang gagawin na lang natin, ipa-plot na natin yan sa Cartesian plane. Okay? So, laging tandaan nyo lang, kapag horizontal line, yung parang pahiga, that is the x-axis. Yung vertical line, patayo, that is the y-axis. Okay? And then, to the left, okay, of the x-axis, ano mga values? Mga positive numbers. At to the right. Pag to the left naman, okay, mga negative numbers. Tapos kay y, pag pataas, positive, pag pababa, negative numbers na. So, negative 1, negative 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. After that, plug in lang natin yung value. So, first is 0, 5. Kapag may 0, dun sa coordinates, ibig sabihin na kay axis yung mismong point. Pero i-determine mo lang muna. Ano ba yung may value dyan? Si x or si y? Since si y yung may value, ibig sabihin na kay y-axis siya. So, that is 0, negative 5. Hanapin mo lang si negative 5 ni y. Ito siya. So, ito na yung point na yon. Okay? This is now point 0, negative 5. Next, 1, negative 8. Si x daw ay 1. Ito si 1. And then negative 8 nandito. So, pagtatapatin mo lang. Dapat yung point mo, okay, yung point mo nakatapat kay positive 1 ni x at kay negative 8 naman kay y. Okay, so ito si 1, negative 8. Next naman, 2, negative 9. So, nandito si 2. Okay? Then, negative 9, ito. So, kailangan kung saan nakatapat, dito yon. Okay? So, dito si 2, negative 9. Oh, wait lang. Ilipat ko lang yung coordinates para mas makita nyo. Okay, so ito yung, this one is the 1, negative 8. Tapos, ito si 2, negative 9, ito. So, dapat nandito siya. Okay? So, ito yung point. Wait lang. Ito ngayon si point 2, okay, negative 9. Next, 3, negative 8. So, ito na si 3. Negative 8 nandito. So, ito na yung point. Nakatapat kay 3. Okay. Nakatapat kay 3. Tapos, dito naman si 8. Wait. Okay. Ito na lang nga gagamitin ko. Okay. So, ito siya. Ito yung point na yon. Okay. Ilalakihan ko lang. Yan. Ayan yung mga point. Okay? And then yung last, 4, negative 5. So, 4, negative 5, dito siya naman. Okay? Pag na-plot na natin, so ang gagawin nyo lang, i-connect na lang natin siya. So, pag kinonnect natin, ibig sabihin, yan, ganito yung itsura ng ating uh, parabola. Kung napansin nyo, hindi pa niya na-touch yung x-axis, di ba? Pero kasi actually, mag-e-extend pa yan. Okay? So, hanggang matouch niya. Actually, pag matatouch niya kasi dapat dito siya mag-extend kay 5, tapos dito yan kay negative 1. Ganyan siya pang nag-extend. Kaya, ibig sabihin, pwede pa rin, minsan kasi ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na sometimes kapag graph natin, hindi pa niya talaga natatouch yung mga axis. Kaya, parang hindi pa natin ma-identify si x and y intercept. Pero, again, pwede naman natin siyang makuha. Okay? So, next. The given now is negative x squared plus 2x plus 15. So again, solve lang natin muna ulit si vertex. Okay. So, yung vertex natin, again, that is negative h equals negative b over 2a. So, value of b, diba, a now is negative 1, b is positive 2, c is 15. So, pag positive si b, magiging negative dito. Tama? So, negative 2 over 2 times a is what? Negative 1. So, we're going to have negative 2 over, multiply mo lang, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Simplify. So, negative 2 over negative 2, magiging positive 1. Okay? And then, to solve for k, again, substitute lang natin yung value ni h dun sa mga x. So, para lang tayo mag-evaluate ng f of 1. Okay? So, substitute natin sa given na negative x squared plus 2x plus 15. So, negative and then x, so 1 squared plus 2 times 1 plus 15. 1 squared is 1 times negative, that is negative 1. And then 2 plus 1, that is plus 2 plus 15. Then simply combine negative 1 plus 2, this is positive 1, right? And then plus 15, so f of 1 equals positive 16, meaning that is the value of k, positive 16. Kaya yung vertex natin magiging 1, 16. Opening, check mo ano na yung value ni A. This time, the value of A is negative, kaya opening niya magiging downward. Axis of symmetry, x equals, ano lang yung value ni h? Ano ba yung value ni h? That is 1. So, x equals 1. Domain, hindi na iiba yan. So, x such that x, element of real numbers. Pagdating naman kay range, that is y such that y. Ngayon, anong gagamitin natin? Greater than, equal, or less than equal? So this time, less than equal na kasi negative na si a. So magiging less than or equal, kanino? Sa value ni k, which is 16. And then, again, for x-intercept, solve lang natin, again, yung values ni x. So for x-intercept, we have here now negative x squared plus 2x plus 15. So, if we're going to solve for the value of x, pag negative pa si a, multiply mo muna sila. Lahat ng terms kay negative 1. Pero kapag positive na si a, hindi mo na kailangan i-multiply kay negative 1. So, pag nag-multiply tayo ng negative 1, dapat sa lahat. Distribute nyo lang yung signs. So, negative times negative, magiging positive. Negative times positive, so magiging negative 2x yan. Kasi negative 1 times 2, negative 2. And then, negative 1 times 15, negative 15. So, since si A ay positive na, dito na tayo kay negative 15, factoring. So, mag-isip ka lang ng dalawang number. Pag pinag-multiply, negative 15. Remember class, if C is negative, ang factors niya dapat different signs. Okay? Isang positive at saka isang negative. Okay? So, ano ba yung dalawang number? Pag minultiply, negative 15. So, we can have 5, positive 5, negative 3, or negative 5, positive 3. Combined, 5 minus 3 is positive 2, and then negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. So, check mo lang anong value ni B. Value ni B is negative 2. So, ito yung gagamitin natin na factor. So, we're going to have x minus 5 times x plus 3. After that, kunin mo lang yung value ni x. Pag x minus 5, anong value ni x? Transpose yan eh. So, magiging positive 5 na. Pag positive 3, transpose lang ulit yan, magiging x equals negative 3. Pag nakuha mo na yung values ni x, gagawin mo lang siyang coordinates, okay? And again, kay x-intercept, gagawin mo lang 0 si y. So sa una, ito ay magiging 5, 0. Sa pangalawa naman, negative 3, 0. So our x-intercepts will be 5, 0, and then negative 3, 0. Y-intercept, madali lang. Lagi yung 0, tapos yung value ni C. Anong value ni C? That is 15. So, magiging 0, 15. Tapos, maximum or minimum point. Okay. Check mo. Anong value ni A? Negative. Pag negative na yung value ni A, that is now maximum. So, maximum point C, vertex na 1, 16. Ganun lang siya. And then, kung i-graph natin, again, yung gitna, nandun si vertex. So, kay vertex, ang value ni x is 1, and then this is 16. Tapos, gagawin, minus 1 plus 1. So, 1, and then here, magiging 0, negative 1. Sa kabila naman, magiging 1, tapos 2, and then 3. Tapos, gagawin lang natin, di ba, again, is we're going to evaluate. Okay? So, una, ang gagamitin na natin ay si negative 1. So, ano lang gagawin natin? Plug in lang ulit natin yung value ni x. Yung negative 1 sa mga x ng given quadratic function. Okay? So, we will now have f of negative 1. So, we have here negative x squared plus 2x plus 15. So, magiging negative si x ay negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 plus 15. So, makukuha natin dito, negative 1 squared is 1 times negative, so negative 1. Positive 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2 plus 15. Combined, negative 1 minus 2, that is negative 3, right? Plus 15, so f of negative 1 is equal to what? Negative 3 plus 15, positive 12. Okay? Next, pag 0 na, okay? So, magiging f of 0 equals, so magiging negative 0 squared plus 2 times 0 plus 15. So, 0 squared is 0. Cancel na yan. 2 times 0 is 0. Anong natira? So, f of 0 equals 15. Okay? Now, actually, since naging, di ba kasi sinabi, sa axis of symmetry, mirror, parang nagiging mirror-like yun eh. So, ganito lang yan, actually. Pag nakuha mo na yung unang dalawa, same lang yun. Mirror. So, 15, di ba? 16, tapos 15. So, dito, sunod din dapat 15. Para siyang reflection lang. Okay? From the vertex. So, dito, makukuha mo dyan ay 12. Pag trinay yung isolve, ito yung values na makukuha nyo. Okay, shortcut lang yun. So, pwede yung unang dalawa lang, tapos pareho na yun. And then, graph natin. So, again, this is the x-axis. This is y-axis. So, plot natin. Masyadong mahaba lang, no? So, dito, ang gagawin ko, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Pero dito, let's say, ito yung mga points. Mag-start na tayo kay, let's say this is now, pataas pala siya. Dapat si Y. Okay, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10, 11, 12, so 13. Kulang pa pala yung ating, graph. Kasi hanggang 16 si Y eh. 13, angat pa tayo. 14, 15, 16. So, plot natin, negative 1, Negative 112. Okay, so negative 1 kay x, tapos 12 kay y. Negative 1, 12. Okay, nandito. Ayan, here. Right? Next, 0, 15. Again, since 0 na kay axis, si y yung may value, so na kay y-axis siya. Okay, 0, 15. Wait lang. Ito si negative 1, 12. Ito si 0, 15. Next, 1. Okay, 1, 16. Ito si 1, and then 16. Nandito naman siya. 2, 15. Okay, 2, 15. Ito siya. And then 3. Tapos kay 12, nandito. Okay? After that, connect mo lang. Okay? So, pag ginonect mo, wait.